with Joe Home Inspections. We're doing a sewer scope today here in West Valley. Today is April 3rd, 2025. And we're at 5210 Woodledge Ave. We have the camera pushed out 80 feet to the city connection. Now we're going to pull it back and record it and see what we find. So that first connection point is called the nose on. That's where it goes from your lateral line into the main city line. It looks like a good connection there. This is a clay pipe. One downside with clay is that you have a lot more joints, and so there's more of a chance of roots getting into the line, which can cause blockages. You can get separations on the joints. So far it's looking good. A little bit of an offset there where you can see a little bit of the lip. When you have an offset, waste can get stuck and create a blockage, but that one was real small. That's an access point, so somewhere out in the yard. It's probably cut off and buried, but that's a spot where you could access the line. Another offset there on the left-hand side. I mean, that's a bigger one, but the biggest part of the lip is on the side of the pipe and not the bottom, which is better. I would recommend getting the insurance on this line so that if and when there's a bigger issue, they can help offset the cost or clean it. Home Serve is one of the more popular ones. Now we're transitioning to some cast iron. As you can see, cast iron gets real rough and rusty. Eventually it will need to be replaced, which means digging it up. And this is likely what's under the house. And so when it is time to do that, that can be expensive and quite the nuisance. I'd recommend having this line cleaned. You don't have a ton of cast, but you have enough and it's rough enough that I'd recommend that you have it cleaned. They could coat it where they use a chain, which will cut off all that scale and rust, and that would make it a lot smoother. This is ABS, also under the house. It's possible that cast is outside, which would be ideal. One downside with ABS is that the glue joints can leak or separate, which underground doesn't matter, but inside the house where you also have ABS, if those joints are separating, you can get small leaks inside the walls, and that's not something that I would be able to see today. It is a good sign that the ABS that's visible in the mechanical room looks pretty clean. I mean, it's dirty as far as drywall compound and dust, but I'm not seeing a lot of corrosion that indicates that it's been leaking, which is good. So just to recap, you have a mix of clay, cast iron, and ABS. Overall, it looked like you had good grade. I didn't see any standing water, but you do have a couple offsets. The cast iron looks pretty rough and should be cleaned now. I definitely recommend the insurance on this line. We're going to end this recording.